Morning, everybody. Me and Dennis are about to head out on a nice 4-day trip to the coast. Got the bikes all loaded up, so we're going to be hitting the road here in just a minute. Well, we finally made it to the coast. It was about 350 miles or so. We still gotta ride another like 50 or so to our camp spot and get some dinner, but we did finally make it, and yeah, it was a good time.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
comments?
Great time, great time. Having so much fun. Weather's perfect.
Absolutely.
All the way here.
So we ended up camping at Fremont Campground, which is just north of Santa Barbara, up the 154. And then the next morning we headed back south a little bit to Knapp's Castle, which was ruins of a mansion from the 1940s. So the next part of the trip was again more highway and freeway miles, unfortunately, but eventually we did make it to the coast again and to San Simeon. We kept going until the road closure, trying to find a turnoff that would lead us up into the hills above the coast, but unfortunately every single turnoff was marked with no trespassing signs and gates. Since it seemed like there was no way up into the hills from the west side of the range, we decided we would try the east side of the range and headed down to Cambria and took Santa Rosa Creek Road, which is this road here, over to the east side of the range to see if we can get up into the hills that way. Even on the east side of the range, we found more locked gates and more private roads that said that you needed permission to enter, which we did not have. So we had to turn around. After going way more north than I had originally intended to on this trip, we finally found the Nacimiento Ferguson Road, which is just west of Fort Hunter Liggett, and we're able to take that all the way over to what looked to be a possible way to ride the ridge of the coast. Even though this road was remote, there's still lots of car and motorcycle traffic on it. And as you can see, because it was so tight and twisty, it was difficult to sometimes see oncoming traffic. After hundreds of miles, we had finally reached the Coast Ridge Trail. The video doesn't do this place justice. The road was really smooth, really easy, and me and Dennis even joked that he should have taken his Honda F6B on this trip, considering all the highway miles and how easy this trail was. So this is the morning of the last day, day 4. Yesterday we rode the Pacific Crest Trail all the way out to about 2,000 feet above the ocean and the slide. And that's it behind us. We're just packing up now. I'm gonna be heading back home, unfortunately. It's been a pretty fun trip, but all good things must come to an end, I guess. This trip ended up being an unintentional test of the Versys-X 300's capability as a tourer, and once again, it surprised me. With us doing 1,200 miles and 500 of those miles on the last day, it did really well. The seat was very comfortable actually, and I never once felt the need to have to stop and take a break because my butt was getting sore. On the flip side of that, on the trail, with me weighing 190 pounds and carrying about 35 pounds of luggage on the back, the bike did end up struggling, and I had to keep it pretty high in the revs to keep it in the power band. Thank you for checking out my video. I'd like to welcome all of my new subscribers to my channel. I'd like to also apologize that it took so long to get this video out, considering that I took this trip back in December. I work full-time. I also go to university full-time, and it was just difficult to find the time to and go through 4 hours worth of footage and edit it down to this 9-minute video. If you like it. If you have any suggestions for upcoming videos, leave a comment in the section below. Otherwise, I am headed out to Death Valley next weekend, and I'm going to try my best to have that video out a little sooner than this took.